going to take a scrap of fabric to talk just a minute here about scissors and how you want to work with your scissors. As I said in the introductory video, with the supplies that you're being sent a pair of scissors if you are right-handed that will look like this. For fabric, you'll notice that they're a bit heavier than this other pair of scissors, which is a different color for y'all. It's actually closer in color to these, but this is the exact same pair of scissors. They're very lightweight. This pair is coming to you as a pair of paper scissors. Then if you are left-handed, again, this is the pair of scissors that will come to you. And it's possible, depending upon your answer on the survey, you may get sent this pair of left-handed scissors along with a pair of right-handed scissors, because I know many people have been existing in a world that is very right-centric and actually are more comfortable cutting with the right-handed scissors at this point. But we want to encourage you to at least give the left-handed scissors a try if you are primarily oriented to the left. Okay, just very quickly, we've all been cutting with scissors since we were in kindergarten, right? The thing that I want to be clear about with these scissors is that if you are not familiar with fabric scissors, they're a little bit different from the regular paper scissors that we've often been given for projects in the past, or scissors we may have around. One of the things that you'll notice is that it has a bend in it, right? Whether it's the left-handed scissors or the right-handed scissors, it's got just a little bit of a curve. And one part of it is bigger than the other part, okay? One of the common mistakes that we see people making when they're using fabric scissors, potentially for the first time, is that they want, for some reason, to turn them upside down and use them this way, okay? Scissors are made with two parts. If these are my right-handed scissors, this is what is sometimes referred to as an anvil, and this is the cutting blade, okay? So sometimes on scissors, like this bottom part is sharpened differently from the top part, and it's made so that it cuts this way, with this part being the heavier part and the part that's doing most of the work, okay? So it's really important that you orient it so that the larger portion is to the bottom and your thumb goes in that top part, okay? And the same is true for the left-handed scissors. Okay, the left-handed scissors, again, they're sort of curved for this. They have a place for your thumb to slide in and for your hand to go around, okay, and then to open and close relatively smoothly, okay? And then again, this heavier part is doing the work and is pushing down against this lower part, okay? The other thing that we notice sometimes with scissors is that people will cut sort of choppily with them, okay, so that it's like there's like a chewing motion as you're cutting across your fabric, and that gives you sort of ragged edges. Let me see if I can. Sometimes I even have a hard time replicating. Yeah, I'm not even able to replicate that. That cutting motion is very foreign to me. But if you are finding that the edges of your fabric are jagged as you're cutting out your pattern pieces, what I'd like to encourage you to do is make sort of a long cut, okay? Then move your scissors forward and make another long cut, okay? Instead of a series of like chop, 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 chops with your scissors. All right, you have enough fabric with you that you probably have some pieces that you can play around with a little bit if you like. And the same is true for folks who are oriented on the left. Again, I feel very awkward cutting on the left with these scissors, but the great thing is that if you orient your scissors correctly, they do most of the work for you. Okay, whenever we've seen people turn the scissors upside down and do them this way, you're really working against the tool. Okay, so just remember the bigger part goes on the bottom, the smaller part is for your thumb up on the top. Okay, and then however you work this out, I've seen some people put their fingers in like that. I like to have one finger on the outside so that I have a little more control as you're moving forward. And then very last thing, and then I'm going to shut up about scissors, is do not use these scissors to cut paper. That's why we sent you these. Okay, so cut your pattern pieces. When we get to craft work, any paper cutting that you need to do, please do it with these scissors. Okay, great. Thank you.